Hey guys, it's me, Slee. Uh, it is very late at night, early in the morning, so to speak. I cannot sleep again, so I'm going to, do what I do this time, which is just, talk horribly, draw, record myself doing it. Maybe a bit of all three. It's gonna be awful. Yeah, honestly, I'm not that good. I am good. Well, I mean, you've seen my drawings in a few of my other videos. Uh, but uh, uh, let's talk about something. Maybe I don't know. Let's talk about something. Yeah, let's talk about video games. Yeah, let's talk about video games. Specifically recent ones in video game history. Maybe. Uh, so you might know there's a new game. It's been like hyped up constantly these days, and it's very annoying. More so than Spook Bear Pizza House, Jump Scare, Showbiz Pizza, you know, that one. That awful thing. And it's actually a good game, though. And that's the kind of upsetting part. Because, I've played it. Someone gave it to me as a gift. I was like, oh, I heard good things about this game back when. Back when it like first came out, I guess. And then I knew about the beta. I saw someone play the beta like back when it was in beta. But the deal is someone sent me it as a gift, the finalized game. So I played it. It was really good. Lost all my progress thanks to that whole e-begging fight I had. Well, I had a fight with e-beggars. If that helps, like it was a kind of a weird thing, but I haven't gotten that far into the game now. I mean, I was almost at the end, but now I'm not. So there's that. What I'm trying to get at here is Understank, Undertale. It's a game. It's a pretty good game. Uh, I'm half asleep, but what I'm saying is it has the most obnoxious fans in the history of ever because of the YouTube Let's Plays. I guess maybe it's a pretty fun game though. Uh, I keep saying this. I'm just rambling on while I'm drawing this awful thing because, as I have said before, I have no editing software. uh, and yeah, I'm. But oh yeah, I might as well just share some experiences I had with the awful fan base, I guess, because I actually do have a few. I've had a few experiences with the terrible fans. Uh, you see, this game Undertale, because the popular YouTube Let's Players all played it, it's now got like a ridiculously obnoxious fan base. Like ridiculously. I don't know if that's the main cause or if it's partly due to the fact that a certain blog site that I don't even go on because I don't like blogs. Uh, they they kind of apparently they like latched onto it as soon as it got really popular, and that's the thing. Uh, you know, uh, but uh, I keep I keep rambling and like stumbling, and that's because I'm so tired yet awake. Uh, jeez, this is painful. Sorry. I just need content for my channel. And I'm doing that right now, but here, let me get back to the point, is what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, if I can jump cut, I will. If I find a way somehow, despite the fact that I don't have actual video editing software anymore. If I'm able to do that, that'll be great. But see, the thing is Undertale is a game inspired by Earthbound, made by a guy who did an Earthbound hack. Toby is his name. Funny because Toby was the username of the person that gifted it to me at the time. I mean, they change their username every once in a while, but at that moment it was that. It wasn't in relation to Undertale, but it was that. I'm half asleep. It's funny, but I know I won't be able to fall asleep if I try to sleep. So I keep looping. I'm looping in circles is what I'm doing. I can't stop it. So I'm just gonna keep drawing terrible things like this. But okay, I just let me get back on track, I guess. Undertale is a game. It's a game. My mind is elsewhere, but Undertale is a game. It's a game with horrible fans. Uh, Currently, it wasn't that way for a while. These are I'm drawing a really bad half awake quick draw doodle of the Bone Bros Sands and Papyrus. Papyrus is based on Comic Sans and Papyrus, the two most overused fonts, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, Papyrus is seriously just Skeletor. The entire intro of the game is based off of the He-Man Christmas special. I'm serious. I'm not even kidding you. And after I realized this, it changed my life, honestly. But actually, that's an overstatement. But then again, a lot of people overstate Undertale. They say it's the best game ever, the best game of the year. Oh, it's the best game. And I just think, oh no, it's actually just a pretty good game. It's a fun game about a child who falls into a hole because they don't look where they're going. They're stupid little blind, not Dora the Explorer, maybe Polynesian, maybe Asian, who knows what they are. Are they a boy or they're a girl? I don't know. They're designed specifically vague so you can just really just make it whatever you want it. And yeah. And yeah, that's this one here. The protagonist, you just name them after you. That's the job. But still, people are fighting in the comment section of every video ever over now because of this this awful fan base. Uh, they have a such a following that they yeah, they do things like make awful things like this, but they don't do it like jokingly. They do it seriously. But then they make all these stupid conspiracy theories like is Bone Bro here? Is Shorter Bone Bro? Is Skullshack Tito here a secretly a human because his mouth doesn't move in the game? Uh, or is Papyrus Man actually dead skeleton man? Because there's a dead skeleton who was supposed to be a secret Easter egg. Like his skull is like cracked, like, and it's like, yeah, because he died. That's the Gaster. The way he died is actually really funny. He fell into a pit. I don't know why his skull's cracked. I guess he got pushed. He fell into his little core, and he got spaghettified throughout time and space. That his death is a joke about spaghetti, because this guy here, he cooks spaghetti, and this guy here, he eats the spaghetti, and you also can eat the spaghetti if you befriend them. So who knows? Maybe you're eating the remains of Gaster Man. That's pretty fucked up. Maybe you'll get a major gas blaster when you die. You know, maybe. I mean, not when you die. When you go to the bathroom the next day after eating spaghetti. Yeah, yeah. Here we got this. I don't really know where I'm going anymore with this with my life. Uh, here's Sandman. He uh he exists. I don't know why I'm drawing things like this. I'm not even erasing any of my lines, so it's just turning into a mess. A really, really bad mess. Like, normally I take a long time to just sit and exist and do my thing, and it comes out horrible either way, so there's that. But this game, it's a pretty good game. I keep saying that. I have to keep saying that to avoid the lynch mobs that will descend upon me if I say that it's not a good game, because the internet is apparently now no longer a place where you can just say whatever you want, and you have to always have a have safe space for everyone or something except for you, which makes no sense. So it's like technically no one is safe because the safe space mob is gonna get them. That's bad. I don't like that. I think they're gonna, not gonna have a good time if they do that. It's not a good thing to have. Not a good time. You're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a pretty lousy time. It's not gonna be fun. The amount of fun you will have is very little if you give in to the safe space mentality. It's just bad. It's bad. Just do what Tito would do. He's yeah, he'd be there. Tito from Rocket Power. He really should have been in the game. Probably, maybe not. Maybe he shouldn't have been. Maybe I should really just stop drawing these things and just live with life. Maybe. Okay, I just remembered this video is going on for way too long. But the thing is my this is my expression currently. Just that's how I feel right now. But my experience with the fan base is very poor, very poor, very poor indeed. Cause you got a lot of cringe going on in the Understank fan base, as I said before. Um, you you oh yeah, I went on this one server once. It's like on, I don't know, Gary's Mod, I think it was, which had Undertale in the name, and I knew it was gonna be really bad. But I went there anyway just to see how bad it was. Couldn't build anything. Like, it was a sandbox server, whatever. And I was like, why can't I build things? They're like, this isn't a sandbox server. It's not. It's a roleplay server. And I'm like, and then meanwhile, this one guy's just standing next to me, constantly snapping a camera in my face, and I'm like, oh, okay. Why is no one doing the RP then if this is a roleplay server, and why can't I build things? And my friend, he's the one that brought me to this server, like for as a joke. He was like, come on, join me, get on this server. He was like agreeing with me. He's like, why is this? Why? And then he got like instantly banned. Like he no, like they were like grabbing him, like they flipped the fuck out on him, like, you can't do that. You can't be. What are you? Who are you? If you don't like you're not following the rules. You need to get out. And he's like, but you didn't. You're not following the rules because the admin was not following their own rules, and they were like, oh no, well, it's my rules, so I can break them if I want to. And it's like, oh, okay. And then he got banned from the server, and then like they grabbed me and they were like, is there anything else you want to say? You want to say anything about me, huh? And I just repeated the same thing I said before, which was, this says it's a sandbox server. There's a roleplay game mode on Gary's mod. There's a listing for that. You could just have your server listed as that if you wanted to have a RP, but you didn't do that. Instead, you just had to be a dick. You just had to be a dick, didn't you? And they I didn't say it in that words, but that's essentially what I was implying when I said it. And all I said was, don't, just why is this? Why are you role playing on a sandbox server? That makes no sense. And then I just left because they're just not pleasant. And that's what you do if you run into people like that, and they won't like listen to you at all. Just do what you do and just leave. It's better than having to deal with them. Better than having to deal with them. Just chill out, little cuz, little buddy, little weirdo, little dude, or big dude. Big dude, yeah. For you. Big guy for you. This is really turning into a real shit show really fast. But, yeah. There it is. Big guy for you. Because of Bane, it's a good movie. Dark Knight Rises, you should watch it. I'm going on tangents again. But yeah, that's my story about one of my many stories about my encounters with the Understank fan base. You kind of just have to experience the awfulness for yourself, I'm guessing. I mean, you probably have already. I mean, this video is terrible. That's a start, right? I'm just drawing so many terrible things. Rambling. I don't know how long I've been going on. Someone's snoring in the next room. Oh boy. This is great. What's gonna happen after all this is over, After this, terrible, terrible thing. And oh, this thing that I'm drawing right now is, this this intentionally freeform bad drawing is robot David Bowie, who's an actual character in the game. There's a robot David Bowie in the game, and it is a very interesting plot twist, maybe, kind of. Not really. I mean, originally he's just a killer toaster robot. Let me see if I can draw that. He's a lot bigger in the game. He's like bigger than your character, and that's what he looks like. He's a Metaton. He's actually a really cool character, and what I like about it is he just keeps like the robot noodle arms. He's like robot noodle arms, but no one ever draws the robot Bowie version of him with noodle arms, even though that's kind of like his deal. So he's got robot noodle arms, and the only difference is this one has a wheel, and this one has legs, and apparently it's been his lifelong dream to have legs, and he has legs, and he just starts dancing once you reveal his new body. Oh yeah, and you can also be a dick child in the game. You could be the Hitler dick child. You could be Hitler Jr. Him. When you go out of your way to kill everyone. That's another thing in Undertale. Is you could be the Hitler dick child, and people constantly I see them peeing as a Hitler dick child constantly. I don't know why Hitler dick child gets like people are like always like, oh, so sympathetic. It's like, no. Oh, that's a spoiler, by the way. There's that you probably already spoiled it for yourself, though. I mean, this is the internet. But if you didn't, that's okay, because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. I didn't actually spoil it for myself. Well, I did, but I got to the part where you first learn the Hitler dick child exists, and there, yeah, in the pacifist run, but now I have no file, so I gotta do it all over again. Yeah, yeah, and that's just his little toaster body. I don't know why I'm just drawing these awful things. These are the only two ones that I've drawn well, but this is just understank. This is this is yeah. This is a wonderful game. But it's got a terrible, terrible fan base, and that's the journey. I'm 22 years old, and I've already wasted my entire life. That's pretty much the feeling I have whenever I do things like this. As in anything, really. Make videos, make art, anything. I'm bad at it. I mean, this is not super bad, but it's not that good either. And I haven't taken time to erase any of these lines. But yeah. So see you then, little cuz. That was a bad Tito impression because I'm like my throat is dry. I just I just wanna I just wanna sleep, but I can't. I can't sleep. Sleep does not come to me. So yeah, there we go. That's the game. That this is a pretty accurate summation of the game of Undertale. If you want spoilers, Oh yeah, I forgot the major antagonist of the game. Flower Man, yeah. So don't don't waste yourself. Don't don't end up like me. But also don't end up like the people that I run into that have played this game, because everyone that I run into that plays this game these days are just like, just no, I don't want this. I don't like people, just random strangers I'm talking about, not people like that I already know, because that's a different thing. That's unique. But yeah, don't end up like me. Don't end up like Slee. Don't end up like me. Let me draw myself. Just because I in this my asthma. There I am with my 5 o'clock shadow because I haven't shaved. There, and I'm very thin. I'm like a skeleton, so maybe I'm the lost bone brother. Who knows? No, I'm not. I mean, I have to say that I'm not, because there are people out there that actually think they are, and that's the world we live in today, folks. It's a really horribly depressing place, but at least hopefully we can make America great again. At least, maybe, maybe, maybe we can make America great again. Maybe. So see you then. Flexing contest. Go. Go. Go.